Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to the eastern wing of the Stink Bug Works. In front of you today is something most of you probably haven't seen before. This is a rather old, and I mean, we're talking decades, and I don't remember if it's one or two, but it's a rather old design. And I originally had, I believe it was this motor, this is like 3,700 RPM per volt. I had that in here and ran it on 3S, and suffice it to say, it was a missile, but it rarely ran on the surface of the water, if you get my drift. So I have put a more sensible power unit. I put a little 28 millimeter motor, the same thing that's in what is it? The Scored and all those little things. It's a little 28 millimeter motor. God, I forget the KV. It's probably printed underneath the jacket. But it's a 3S one, so it's probably, 3,700 RPM, 35 to 3,700 RPM per volt. Anyway, so there it is. I built this thing, God, I don't know how long ago. And that was before I liked putting batteries down here in the sponsons. And so I filled everything up with foam, and I even, made a foam liner and said, everything from here on floats, everything from here on controls. So there you go. It was pretty basic layout back then. I had to cant the servo to get the arm to kind of, because the servo is so close to the goes through, and there's the bellows on the inside. That's the only place it would fit. And so the bellows is right at the end of the linkage, so the linkage kind of swings through the rather small hole back there. So that was a concession to make that work. It's all geometrics. Anyway, why am I showing this to you? Well, because I was going to run some of the older boats that I haven't run in a long time. And I don't believe I've run this since I've put this more reasonable power system in it. What does it have for a speed control? Some little clunky thing. Oh. Yeah, some little clunky thing. Nothing to write home about. I'm sure more than adequate for this. So there we go. We'll see how that goes. A thinned, balanced, and sharpened X430. Nothing over the top. Big B talked about the weight of batteries. These are the batteries I was running in the Wonder Woman Express or Expert or whatever that stood for. Anyway, that little white hydroplane. I need a little more weight up there, so I'm going to see if I can find a better battery with a little more weight. Now, Big B's video today was about that same topic. He's talking about adding weight when he's trying for top speed may or may not be the ticket, because adding weight does slow you down. Remember, a light boat is a happy boat, and the lighter it is, See, this one's pretty light. Even though it has foam in here and here, it's pretty light. So, hang on. I have to drink on film. It's part of the routine. And I have to make slurping noises. It's all part of the shtick. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I'm waiting for a servo for him. I think we'll take him, her, it. We'll take this here red boat, red and jello boat, out to the pond next time. Until then, boys and girls, jet out. Just for the curious, I thought I would include a bottom shot as well, because that's the part the water sees. Anyway, boys and girls, until next time, jet out.